What's up, Homestead Homies? It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
And today we got another great foraging video for you, so sit back, relax, and get ready to learn. Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about the Queen Anne's lace.
Queen Anne's lace. It's the ancestor to the modern, or the cultivated modern carrot. And it's pretty cool because you find them everywhere. I mean, they're all over the place. Queen Anne's lace is something that I know, like as a kid, did you used to do this? And I know a lot of you guys still do it now, and if you don't, you definitely have to do it. You pick your Queen Anne's lace and you stick it in some water with food coloring, and then it'll pull up and make it look
change
beautiful.
colors, right.
Did you ever used to do that when you were a kid?
Did we do it? Maybe we did it with our kids.
Well, I did it when I was a kid. Yes,
Yeah,
we did it with
we
our
did it
kids,
with
of
our
course.
kids.
And then we did.
I don't remember doing it as a kid for myself.
Oh yeah, that was always fun. So, and Queen Anne's lace, I mean,
it's not as cool as the squash flute or anything, but
no, that was really awesome. Deep South Homestead, that was a great thing you did.
yeah.
It was a zucchini flute. That was really neat.
Well, that's a squash.
Yeah, squash.
What are you trying to be
It was
funny?
out of the zucchini leaf. No, I thought that was awesome.
It was out of the stem.
Yeah.
Nice try though.
Nice try what?
Well, you said it was off the leaf.
Well, not the leaf, but the stem from the leaf. Yeah. Okay.
Squirrel!
All right, so we're talking about Queen Anne's lace. Its name is called Daucus carota, and there's another one that's pretty native in North America, which is called Daucus pusellus. And those are the two, and there's a difference of telling them apart. Like this one here that I have, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little dot in the center. So you have your flower, and then...
Well, we're going to take them outside in a minute, and we're going to show them.
Yeah,
anyway.
and you'll see all that. But the Daucus carota has the red dot in the middle, and the Daucus pusellus does not. And the only difference between the two, pretty much, is the Daucus pusellus is smaller, and it does not have the dot.
But it's still okay.
Yes.
Because there's one that you shouldn't eat that looks like a Queen Anne's. They call it the impostor. What is it?
It's poison hemlock.
Poison hemlock.
Yes, and you will see that for sure. We'll show you the pictures and everything of it and how you can tell. Because the flowers look pretty similar, and so that's what you want to stay away from. But once you know, and do your research, look online, look at, your foraging books and all that, you will, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I should have figured this out earlier. It's pretty simple. But when you do look at them, it's pretty cool because it looks just like a carrot. Like when it's coming out of the ground, it looks just like a carrot.
Yeah.
It smells like a carrot. Yes, if it looks...
And it tastes like a carrot.
Right,
It must be a carrot.
It's probably a carrot. The poison hemlock one does not smell like a carrot.
Right.
The roots, when you pull them, is not going to look like a carrot, smell like a carrot at all.
Right.
So.
And there's a few other tall-tailed, distinctive things that you can see right off the bat. When we take you outside in a second, we're going to show you the differences.
Yeah, like hairy stems and all that.
Yeah.
That's the good one, and then the smooth one is not the good one. So we'll take you out. But what's cool about the Queen Anne's lace is you can do a lot with it. Because the Queen Anne's lace, especially the one, the Daucus carota that has the red dot in the center, is a very big flower. And you can use them, you could bread them, you could fry them up, you could saute the flowers.
Put them in your salad.
You could, the leaves, these are just great to use as greens, if you're going to cook something up,
right.
Or just the tender greens. So when you see it coming up out of the ground and you see all these little carrot-like leaves, these are great when they're young and tender that you could go ahead and put them in your salad. When they get a little bit bigger, it's not quite as good. So the smaller leaves and the tender leaves are much better. You can also do Queen Anne's lace jelly.
Oh.
So you just use the flowers,
You'd have to have a lot, wouldn't you?
No, actually, it's like a couple. You want to leave the recipe on the bottom? I can give you a recipe for it. You can link it below.
Stay tuned. One
just
of our videos coming up. Well, that's going to stop blooming soon, isn't it?
No, it's all summer.
Then we'll be making our video of Queen Anne's lace jelly.
Okay, but it's very simple.
Teaser.
So, yeah, but it's really simple to make. I mean, you just need...
Don't be trying to cheat and look it up.
But you could use it, the root, when you pull the root out. The older roots are going to be more woody, to shave that woody part off of the root. Use it in your stews. You could freeze it. You could dry them. you know, put them in soups.
Yeah.
There's, you know, a lot of ways that you're going to use any type of carrot, you know, you could use it. So it's just very simple, very simple. So get out and do your foraging, get your books, do your research, and notice the difference, because I always wondered, how come some of the Queen Anne's lace have the dot and some of them don't? I always thought, you know, they had the dot. You know, when Queen Anne pricked her finger, she got a little drop of blood on her little lace there. So, you know, I wonder. So that's because there's two different types.
So we're going to go outside right now and we're going to show you guys how they look and how you can determine and look at them carefully. But remember, always, you know, do your homework and study your stuff out. You know, don't just watch our YouTube video or whatever and run out there and do it. Make sure you're educating yourself. We just try to bring you these videos to encourage you to forage, because there's food all around us. So let's go outside.
Okay, so this is called Queen Anne's lace. It is also called, you've heard, called a wild carrot. And what's distinguishable about Queen Anne's lace is, the story is Queen Anne, who liked to make handmade lace, pricked her finger and a drop of blood fell in the center. So you can see sometimes it's red like this one. This one's kind of like a purpley color. So there's different ones that you can find in the center. Dark purple, purple, red. Now, one thing about Queen Anne's lace, it's called Daucus carota. There's two types. This is the first one I want to show you. And both of them are distinguishable. When they're starting to bloom, they look like a bird's nest. See how it starts kind of, it's cupped like this? So it's going to start like a little bird's nest. And the cool thing about this is, in the Daucus carota, these big flower heads are great. People fry them up. You can fry them, you can batter them, you could saute them in oil. They're great. You can wait for the seeds to turn into seeds, and you can sprinkle them on salads or smoothies. And then I want to show you that in the Daucus carota, and in the other one that I'm going to show you that's in the Queen Anne's lace, they are very distinguishable because they have hairy stems and hairy leaves like this. So this is totally what makes it. Let me see if I can get the other one. There's another one here. Can you see that one? See the little hairs? The hairs are the trick. And when you look at the little bitty leaves here, the leaves look just like a carrot. They smell like a carrot if I would pull them off. They smell like a carrot. They taste like a carrot. And since they are from the carrot family, and here's a little one. Smells just like a carrot. They have a white root. It's a white, kind of white carrot. Some of the older ones are going to be more woody. You would just peel it. But you can eat them just like a carrot. Put them in stews. And I kind of dug up this one I want to show you. See? Now this one's a little older, it's kind of woody. All you have to do is peel it, and then here is your carrot. Now, another thing that's kind of cool about these is they used to make like perfume water out of this stuff. You would get a bunch of the flowers. So you guys homeschoolers, if you guys want to do a little experiment, try to get some of these flowers and soak them in water. You can kind of put them in the sunlight and let them soak for a few weeks, and then strain it, and then you have like Queen Anne's lace perfume water. And then the neat thing about these is these are second to a beet in sugar content. That is, I mean, crazy. But carrots do have a lot of sugar, and it is, you know, basically one of the original carrots. So fuzzy stem, the little fuzzy things when they come up out of the ground, right when they're getting ready to bloom, it just looks like a bunch of little carrot things, just like a carrot, because it is from the carrot family. So this one's called Daucus carota, and this is the original Queen Anne's lace that you know that has a little red or purple dot in the center. And then I'm going to show you another Queen Anne's lace, and then another one that's an impostor. So I'll be right back. All right, now I'm going to show you the Queen Anne's lace impostor. It looks very much like Queen Anne's lace. It does have a little umbrella like pattern on it. It has a nice little white flowers. It has the beautiful carrot looking leaves. But here is the big thing that distinguishes this thing called poison hemlock, which it is poisonous. Look at the stem. It does not have a hairy stem. And usually you'll see purple streaks going through them. They all have some type of purple streaks. Look at the whole thing. These are kind of dotted, but they can be streaks, but it's like the purple, and they're smooth. And this is called poison hemlock. In Missouri, we're in Missouri, this is everywhere, and it's really causing a lot of problems. They call it a noxious weed. Especially here, it's very, very bad, but you can find it in a lot of different places. But if you think it's Queen Anne's lace, and it's not, it is poisonous. And some people, even to touch it, you could get a reaction. So, poison hemlock. It does not have a hairy stem at all. It's smooth, purple, so poison hemlock. This is not Queen Anne's lace. And the other thing is the big thing if you want to know if it's, you know, part of the carrot family, if it smells like a carrot, generally, and it has the little fuzzy stems and leaves and all that, it generally is. But this does not smell at all. The root doesn't smell, nothing about it smells. It's poisonous.
All right, so we're back from outside. We showed you the differences between the two Queen Anne's lace and...
Well, the two, the Daucus crota and the Daucus pusellus.
But the other one.
And the poison hemlock.
Poison hemlock.
Yeah, the one, I didn't get the, we have a lot of Queen Anne's lace, the Daucus crota around here. And when I was going on my walk, I didn't really see any Daucus pusellus around here. So we had a lot of this one on. But the only difference, like I said, is it's smaller and it doesn't have the dot on it.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this video up. Now come here guys, seriously. Now, we bring you these videos about foraging because there's food all around you, okay? Patera did a video a little while back at Appalachian Homestead, and it was about growing enough food for your family, okay? And when we give you our garden update, you're gonna see how this rings true as well. But, you know, there are circumstances a lot of times that are out of your control as far as gardening goes, and you'll be left without food, right? And if you don't know how to forage, okay, how to determine which plants are good to eat and which aren't, and the benefits of them and everything, I mean, you're way behind the game. Okay, so these are cute videos for you guys. I know we're foraging and it looks neat, but we're encouraging you guys to educate yourself on this, because if we don't have a garden or something happens, right, we'll still be able to go out and just walk around and pick food, okay, and can that and use that to survive. All right, so this is important stuff. It's just not, you know, cute and fun, and we're off grid.
A lot of these weeds that we call them, are around all summer.
Weeds,
I mean,
the definition of weeds are plants that you just don't know what to do with.
Yeah, and so these plants are here for a long time, and they can withstand not getting water, and
right.
I mean, they're here all the time.
Right.
So
and they grow sustainably. You don't have to do anything. They just, every year they're coming back. I don't have to go out and plant seeds. I don't have to cultivate them. I don't have to baby them. I don't have to water them. They're just there. So guys, this isn't just off-grid fun and with Doug and Stacy. I mean, we take a lot of time, and we're trying to help you guys out so you understand the benefits of all this food that's around you, because it's everywhere, okay? And one day, you know, we don't hope so, but one day it could save your life. And
I know a lot of you guys are, you know, sometimes you watch these videos and then you'll do it, and then you don't do it anymore.
You don't do it anymore.
When it comes to like a lot of the lamb's quarter,
right,
and, you know, the different dandelions and things like that, but it's because we're so programmed to go to the grocery store all the time and get these things over and over again. It's just easy. It's just kind of how we do it. So you kind of have to break that mold
habit
and start getting out more and incorporating it. And the more you eat it, the more you get a taste for it, mixing it in with other things. Because you don't want to just eat a whole thing.
You got to change your mind. You have to unlearn everything that you learned and just start, you know, sucking this stuff in and then applying it. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, it's in your mind. You have to plant a garden. You have to do this. I mean, it does help, and it is good, and it helps you with your food storage, but there's food all around you.
I mean, I just look out in the yard and I just see, you know, all the clovers and, you know, your dandelion greens and the lamb quarter.
Link.
No, so you just see all that,
Right.
you know, and then, you know, just amazing. So I know, let's say all my lettuce bolted, and I mean, I don't have any access to make. I can easily go
Right.
and
We still have a salad.
mix all that in there.
Right.
So it does work. So just really acquaint yourself with all that stuff because it's so helpful to supplement your garden with that too, and then that way you know you have a backup plan. You know, they always say it's good to have a little insurance.
That's
and
right.
That is
Redundancy.
a great insurance
That's
policy.
what we're trying to teach you guys, redundancy.
Yeah.
All right, so we're off the soapbox now. Hopefully you guys are, you know, hopefully that tweaked your ear a little bit. And so, man, did you see all that hay I had to buck? Thanks for leaving me.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I have blisters so bad on my hands still, and they hurt so bad still.
All right, this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
Oh, and check out this card right here. This is the Name the Duck card. So up here in this card, right here, I have put down the most popular names, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys to pick the name, and then we're going to name the duck. And then also we're going to have updates coming. We're going to have updates coming with the ducklings and the garden and all this fun stuff. So this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
See ya.